Howdy folks, Tom Bubbly here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I did a video recently where I commented that what is in BronSim is very similar to what is in the Ape SDK. And it's very true, these kind of simulations have central parts. They also have things that are different. I'll go through that as well. But I put BronSim on the right, Ape SDK on the left, just in comparison. Obviously we start with agent modeling. Agent modeling is pretty trivial in BronSim compared to the Ape SDK. This entity section here, which if I can scroll down, quite a few files related to agent modeling. The settlement modeling is unique to BronSim, doesn't exist in the Ape SDK, would be potentially useful in the Ape SDK. The types relate to just the edge detection, clamping, this kind of stuff, nothing particularly difficult here. Now we have a distinction between world and sim, which is interesting. We have universe here and sim down here. Actually, I think that's just the header file. I think sim exists here in the universe. So we have this notion of a kind of world simulation combined in the Ape SDK. We have a slight distinction here with regards to agent modeling and actually underlying simulation modeling. Unimportant. Ironically, the land simulation here is identical or near identical. So if we find simulation land there and we find land here, same underlying algorithm. The domain-specific language kinds, parser, we'll get to parser in a minute, but these are all things which are unique for BronSim. So the domain-specific language is very unique for BronSim. The kinds were built out of the domain-specific language, so things could be defined within the domain-specific language that would previously have had to have been hard-coded in the simulation. So some interesting stuff there. And kinds is just a means of tracking various bits of data accordingly. Now the parser is interesting because here we don't have it on this version, but ApeScript is important. Object is also important. This is the JSON parser. So that's probably the closest to parser here. We talked about sim, utility and vectors. So these are probably what would be in the toolkit. So we already have explicitly vector here. We have memory and math and a variety of other things that are in the toolkit, which are basically represented in these two files. Anyway, if you like what I'm doing with these YouTube shorts talking about my open source, please like the video, consider subscribing, go to, well here, probably best to go to apesdk.com or bronsim.com and find out the respective source codes through those respective links. Anyway, Tom Bubbly in Las Vegas, Nevada, signing out.